Deep within the emerald heart of the jungle lived Arion, the mighty Lion King. His roar could silence storms, and his presence alone commanded respect. But what made Arion unforgettable was not his strength. It was his compassion for the weak and powerless. Every animal in the jungle knew one truth. If danger struck, Arion would stand between them and harm. One afternoon, dark clouds rolled over the jungle. Lightning cracked across the sky, and fierce winds bent the trees like bowing giants. A terrible storm was coming. Most animals hid in their shelters, but the smallest and weakest struggled to find safety, especially a tiny antelope named Mira, who had recently injured her leg. As the storm grew stronger, Mira tried to hop toward a cave, but the wind pushed her back. A tree branch snapped and crashed beside her. She froze in fear. High on a cliff, Arion saw her, alone, trembling, weak. Without hesitation, he bounded down the rocks and charged through the rain. When Arion reached Mira, she was nearly swept away by the rising floodwater. "Hold on, little one," Arion said gently. Though his claws were sharp and his jaws powerful, his movements were soft as he scooped Mira onto his back. With Mira safely held, Arion turned toward higher ground, but the storm had other plans. As Arion tried to climb the hill, a fallen tree blocked the path, and the floodwaters surged faster. Thunder shook the sky. Behind them, Arion heard panicked cries, a group of meerkats trapped on a collapsing mound of mud. Arion had a choice: save himself and Mira, or risk everything to save even more of the weak. He didn't hesitate. "Hold on," Arion murmured. He leapt over the fallen tree, water splashing around him, and reached the meerkats just as the ground began to crumble. One by one he let them climb onto his mane and shoulders. He carried all of them, Mira, the meerkats, and their hope, through the violent storm. By dawn, the storm had passed. The sky glowed gold as Arion climbed to safety, gently lowering Mira and the meerkats onto the dry grass. The animals stared at him with awe. He could have saved himself. He could have hid in his den. He could have ignored the weak, but instead he risked everything for them. Mira stepped forward with tears in her eyes. "Why would a king save someone as small as me?" Arion lowered his head to her level. "A true king protects those who cannot protect themselves. Strength means nothing without compassion." The animals cheered. From that day, every creature, big or small, vowed to protect each other, inspired by Arion's courage. Arion's heroic rescue spread throughout the entire jungle. Animals who once fought now shared. Those who were strong helped the weak, and peace settled across